Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode of New Money. This is Tracy Chang in Beijing. Now let me first introduce to you our studio guest for today's show. We have Mr. Gary Yang joining me in the studio. He is the founder and CEO of Sky Saga Capital. Now before we start today's discussion, let's first get to know today's company.
At the opening ceremony of the third China Online Literature Plus conference in Beijing, one of China's major tech companies, Sogou, had prepared a surprise for the audience. An announcement delivered by an artificial intelligence avatar called Yanni wowed the crowd with its lifelike computer-generated image and realistic voice. The result even impressed Li Yanni, the conference's host and model for the avatar.
The first time I saw a video of her, I was shocked because she looked so much like me. But she was saying things that I'd never said before. Her facial expressions and some of her gestures also resembled my own. I was also surprised by how pretty she is. When I asked the engineers, they told me that they'd made some changes to her appearance. We recorded at least 4 or 5 hours of video of me every day for several days, and then they used that data to create her current appearance.
During the conference, Sogou signed strategic agreements with Xinhua's new media center, the video platform Migu Video, and the e-book company Zhangyue. Sogou believes that its AI technology has the potential to revolutionize the culture and entertainment industry by creating products that are better suited for the needs of Internet users in the age of 5G. Zhangyue, an online reading platform with nearly 120 million active monthly users and several tens of thousands of titles in its database, sees great potential for the technology. Under its cooperation with Sogou, the company plans to release AI avatars of 2 well-known Chinese online novelists, Yue Guan and Bu Xinqian. With avatars in place, audiobooks can be produced much faster, saving the authors considerable time in the recording studio and reducing cost for the company. Wang Liang, the company's founder, elaborates on why he chose to cooperate with Sogou.
More advanced technology is bound to push our industry forward. I think that the IT industry as a whole is increasingly moving towards artificial intelligence. Sogou has the biggest keyboard input service in China, so they have a big advantage in the form of a huge amount of data on text-based language use. They also develop new technologies. Meanwhile, we're a digital reading platform, so I think we have a lot in common. I think that we'll complement each other nicely.
Sogou's AI avatars are one of the company's core technologies. Using recordings of a person's facial expressions, gestures, and voice, the company can create avatars that possess many of the traits of the original person. Once an AI has been properly educated in the traits and habits of the original, it can deliver information efficiently and relatively convincingly to the viewer.
Right now, we're in the Sogou Artificial Intelligence Experience Center. Sogou's philosophy for AI has always been focused around natural interaction and intelligent computing. Natural interaction simply refers to the language we use to communicate with machines. First, we need to give the computer a command that it can understand. Then, it'll use its considerable computing power to produce the result that we're looking for.
Wang Yanfeng, the general manager of Sogou's Intelligent Speech Business Department, explains that news broadcasts was a natural first stepping stone towards other uses for their technology.
We chose to begin with news anchors because they just report content without the need to show a lot of emotion. So, while our technology is still new, this is an area where it's a little bit easier to put it into use. We've been thinking about how this technology can increase productivity and bring more value to the industry. We believe that it's already crossed the threshold where it's become useful in the media industry.